Welcome back, everybody. We are here once again for another Elite League playoffs matchup. I am Demand2413, joined this time by Chromatical, and we have another round one matchup. This one should be very close. I did have some seedings wrong beforehand on the earlier stream. My apologies for that, but I do know for a fact.
Good work.
We've got, thank you. We've got 4-seed Tris versus 5-seed Skulljoke.
Yeah, this is going to be hopefully a very, very close match. Literally two seeds right next to each other here for this round one matchup. Both players, I've seen both of them play. I know that they are both capable of some wild things, and this playoff set list, I think wild is also just a perfect word to describe it. So I'm really hoping for some exciting things to happen tonight. I don't know about you, Demand.
I am not. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously.
Wow.
Very excited for
Interesting.
This one. Yeah. No, I'm actually looking for a very blasé matchup this time around. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. I know the streams are a little more all over the place than normal, but we're doing our best to make sure every single matchup gets streamed because they certainly deserve it. We'll be getting picks and bans shortly. And as a matter of fact, we do have bans rolling in now. Both of these players are ready to go. So, Chrome, what are those bans?
All right, so Tris decides not to defer, so Tris will be banning first. Tris bans Allegro Maestoso, and Skulljoke will be banning Total Destroy.
Okay, so Tris banning a song that was FC'd in match earlier today by Jarvis. And then Skulljoke deciding they do not want to strum incredibly fast. So that
understandable choice.
Yes, very understandable choice. Very interested to see when we see Total Destroy first. But we will have to wait at least one more match for that. So we've got our solo ban and our strum ban. It is interesting. Tris entered as a 2-seed into the group stage and beat a 1-seed, and then Skulljoke was a 1-seed and lost to a 2-seed. Tris beating Matref and Skulljoke losing in a tiebreaker to Remix. So both of these players have had a wild opening group stage, and we're actually about to get right into it here. The first pick is in. And sorry about that. The first pick will be Kickback. We saw it earlier. So Kickback is the pick. We'll be seeing it shortly. So
okay. I think I'm back.
We are, yes.
My voice is back. Perfect. So back. All right. I did get kicked from the server.
Good. Okay. Well, we'll make sure you can see it, and that should be A-okay. But yes, so it is Kickback 140. And for those who haven't seen this chart already, this is chock full of start and stop. Miscellany, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated, as always. Everyone give a shout out to Miscellany. Our top CSC representative on this staff. Much appreciated. But as we said, we'll start here, and this is Tris's pick. You can see Skulljoke banning a strum pick, and now Tris going right into another one. So I think there might not be any secret as to where Tris might be leaning in this set list. I guess we'll see as the match goes on if that continues.
All right, and here we go.
Okay.
Already starting off very quick here.
Yeah, it really doesn't slow down ever. And this is going to be a big part of this matchup. Obviously hitting the phrases, but how on path are these two players, and how much will that affect things? But obviously, again, got to hit the phrases as well, and it's never easy in any of these songs.
True.
Okay. Interesting. So much earlier activation from Skull. Well, not much earlier, but after the first activation, it will be Tris getting a little bit more out of it than Skulljoke. So a squeak
barely, yeah.
right now.
And Skulljoke will have the first miss here. As we move into the second chorus, coming into the second verse.
And with that star power advantage, Tris gonna jump ahead. And
Oh, yeah.
okay, so Tris did pick up that. Did Tris pick up that star power? Has to have. Hasn't missed.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, anyway, that's weird.
Has to have.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
There it goes. Weird. Strange.
We are equal
I love
now.
Clone Hero.
Yeah. A little bit goofy, but we're good. So only a couple misses. Tris still looking good. Big second half here.
Definitely.
So yeah, both players look like they are pretty on it with the path. First drop there from Tris. A response though from Skulljoke, and Tris has a nice lead, a nice cushion to survive a couple of misses here.
And we're gonna get one there, but gonna pick up the phrase still. Couple misses here.
And a lot of chords in the end of this song. This activation huge for Tris to keep building that lead. And yeah, it is looking really comfortable. It's looking like a great opening pick from Tris.
Yes, indeed.
Oh man, yeah. Man, both players making light work of this one. It is a 1-0 lead for Tris on dueling -5s.
Wow.
Okay.
Very, very close. But as you can see with the average multiplier, it's just going to be Tris there for about 30K. Not too bad at all. Not too far away.
Yeah, 2 missed phrases there from Skulljoke ended up being the story of that one. So Tris coming out of the gate, taking his pick right away, exactly how you draw it up when you're prepping for a match like this. Forgot to mention as well, these are best of 9, as I've mentioned before, but for anyone new who might be joining us for the first time, best of 9's first to 5 song wins will take it. So it is 1-0
Yes.
Tris as we speak.
Still plenty of match left for this to go either way.
A decent amount of time being taken here, really thinking over their options. Is Skulljoke and you definitely want to take your time on all song picks, because if you are not 100% sure about what you're going to play, you don't want to make a hasty or rash decision, especially in the playoffs. So that is being handled now. Sorry, there was a little bit of funkiness, but we are handling that. So, I mean, to go back to these two players, again, Tris was a 2 seed, very closely rated 2 seed, was able to beat Matra 4-2, also took Fingerquick to tiebreaker. So Fingerquick, I mean, another well-storied player in the CSC tournament realm, just like Matref. That was a close set of matches.
Very true.
And then for Skulljoke, like I mentioned, it was a 3-4 loss to Remix, as well as a 4-1 win against Radrog. For all other non-mentioned matches, the rest of those were sweeps by these players, both of them showing why they were able to do that here in the playoffs, already with -5s on the first song. Single-digit misses on any of these is nuts. And yes, second song, by the way.
That's true. Here we go. Second song is going to be Awakening.
Big strumming time as well, although this is a hybrid. And for those asking, the bands were Allegro Maestoso by Tris and Total Destroy 115 by Skulljoke.
Yeah,
which
perfect.
Actually it's a little surprising because this has some really fast strumming and resetting as well. Now it's not the level of Total Destroy, but is certainly up there. So Skulljoke certainly not scared of strumming, but maybe that top end strum stamina pick just proving a little bit less comfortable than everything else.
And it will be Tris who picks up the first miss here on a little bit of tough set of chords there.
And yeah, a little bit of a, I mean, compared to everything else in this set list, a ease into this, but now we are in it. This is the main guts of this song. A lot of this, and Skulljoke looking really strong out of the gate on this one already.
Yeah, just about 11K lead here. Looks like Tris has found his footing though.
Yeah, it's already looking like this is going to come down to misses and hits. And there's a miss right there under star power. Big one for Skulljoke. Out of the star power, though, it will be Skulljoke with a small lead still.
Yeah, just about 3K, 2K, roughly. Very, very close.
Really, really tough courting there as well. Both nail it.
Yes, definitely.
And these varying strum speeds and those resets in between, no joke either, but both making it look easy right now. Still so close as we approach halfway.
Indeed.
Now we did see Tris squeeze out a lead in the last song. We'll see how this one plays out. Drop there from Tris though, and a drop from Skulljoke as well.
Actually.
And still a lead for Skulljoke, just barely.
Just barely. It might be a little bit closer. I can't tell. No, I think it's still about 3K.
Very similar. Yeah, I think you're right. We are into the solo here in an incredibly tight matchup, so every activation gains that much more importance in the context of this match. It's an important second song. If you're Skulljoke, would love to get this thing tied up. The last thing you want to do is fall into an 0-2 hole early. Miss there from Tris early in this harder part of the solo. Big section coming up with some descending trips, though. And right after this,
doing very well.
Yep.
Oh,
Skulljoke. Tris able to hit it, and now in the lead.
Yep, and that is going to swing the lead.
Wow, okay, so it's now about a 13, 12, 13K lead for Tris.
Solo bonus is going to help Tris there. Absolutely.
He stole my line.
Hey, you stole my line.
We'll let chat decide. So, coming into this outro here, it will be a consistency check to see if Tris can maintain and take that 2-0 lead early. Tris is technically the higher seed here. But again, at this point, the seeds are fairly negligible, especially between 4 and 5. But you always want to take
again,
everything
hitting
you get
that tough courting.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I was going to say that against Skulljoke, you got to take every single inch that they'll give you. So you can take a mile as much as you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another drop there from Skulljoke. Did get the phrase, so not completely dead yet. But man, Tris is locked in.
Yeah, Tris approaching a 1,200 note streak here coming into the end.
After a shaky start, it is Tris taking the 2-0 lead, winning Skulljoke's pick, and it's 2-0.
If you're Skulljoke, that's gotta hurt a little bit, being up for so long, for so much at the start there, and then losing it in the solo and not being able to come back to now be down 2 songs. It's gotta hurt a little bit, at least a little bit.
You see there, the notes missed. The solo 2 was where Skulljoke missed 12 of her 18 notes. Yep. So just devastating that solo 2. Tris, yeah, Tris nails that solo 2. And that proves to be the difference in that one. Again, I've said it a billion times, the margins get so tight in this level, and there's a prime example of why.
Absolutely.
Man. So it's tough. I mean, you might expect to lose your opponent's first song pick, knowing that they'll probably go with what they're most comfortable with. always tough to then lose your own song pick in response.
Yeah. Because ideally, your own song picks, you would hopefully pick something that you feel more confident in. So to lose your own song pick can hurt for sure.
Absolutely, but also to be considered, there's not a lot of opponents' data that either of these players have. If the pick is in, it's going to be Heatwave. Heatwave 135, I believe.
Oh boy.
Double check. This is the first time we're seeing this in match.
Exciting. This one's going to be, I believe it's fast all the way through.
It is very fast all the way to. There's a discussion I heard between a couple of Elite League level players where the discussion was, is this harder than Not Again? And that is a debate, certainly. Yes. But the discussion alone should tell you everything you need to know about this chart. That being said, if I'm not mistaken, Skulljoke FC'd Not Again. So you can see why the pick is this. An early miss from Tris, as a matter of fact.
Yup. Instant fast.
Oh, and after a really nice combo by Skulljoke, the single miss, a couple scattered misses from Tris, and drops the phrase. Oh man, that is the big one of all those scattered misses early.
Yeah. Nice transition there.
It's going to be a very even star power when it comes down to it. Tris had kind of a backup act. Obviously a little longer from Skulljoke, and that lead continues to grow. It's now about 19k. Perfect solo by Tris to a -1 from Skulljoke on that one.
Very, very close.
Yeah, I don't think either of these players will feel any sort of comfort with a lead until the song is dead and gone.
This is true.
And both of these players, when it comes to talking about their skill sets overall, very similar between Skulljoke and Tris. Both very strong soloers as well as strummers. Oh man. Yeah, it's back and forth.
Wow.
In the second half, man, another -1 solo from Skulljoke, a couple more misses from Tris. That overlap for Skulljoke opens it up even more, and now in that 0-2 deficit, but with a bigger lead. Skulljoke looking like they've got a good chance of bringing this back to a 2-1 match. Still a lot of song left, but this is exactly how you want to start your second song pick here of this match, song number 3 in total. Nice little break. Get to chill out for a second.
Relax. Take a look at the other person's score.
Exactly.
See how it's going.
It is interesting, though. There were 2 players earlier, Jarvis and Hakewin, both did not have opponents' highways on. I'd be interested to hear if either of these players have opponent highways on as well.
That is true. Just missing under star power. Skulljoke missed at the start. I think it was just before they activated, though. Tris missing again here.
And another awesome choke.
Wow.
Skulljoke. That is 3 straight solos with only a single note miss.
That is huge. Will we see another one?
Yeah, I was about to say, we might have another one if it wasn't a group. No,
Not
that
quite.
one was a couple in a row, yeah. But I mean, look at the score difference here. Skulljoke down 0-2 to be up 60,000 in the next song. Gotta feel good.
Getting the confidence back.
Absolutely need it. Because so much of competitive Clone Hero, when it comes down to it, is a level of comfortability and confidence. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the story continues. It's just not quite able to get into a great rhythm as Tris here on this one. And as I say that, of course, he hits that. But, I mean... the old fade out activation. Tris will end with some star power in the bank as well, but it's quite a performance by Skulljoke. Almost a 100,000 point victory on song number 3. Minus 13.
Very strong performance there from both players, but for Skulljoke, yeah, that's gotta feel so good. Coming back.
Missed phrases there from Tris. Oh, Tris. I don't know if Tris was asking to show ghosts or not. It was sitting on that screen for a little bit. But yeah, that's quite a remarkable run from Skulljoke. Pick herself off of the mat and just get back into the fight. Huge song win there. And again, you've got so little info on your opponents. You don't know if something you pick is going to be something your opponent's also really strong at, especially with how much overlap there is between these two. So there will be no sweep today, or tonight, I guess. Skulljoke now. With their second pick, or I guess third pick of the match. Or sorry, no, this is Tris's first pick of the match.
Tris's.
I apologize. Yeah. Sorry.
It's Tris's pick.
And here it is.
Let's go.
Is very happy, and Chrome is very happy. It is destroy, destroy, destroy. The happy end. Second time.
Broadcast and I are tired of being nice.
Pre-song. What's the term for that again? The like pre-song message.
Loading phrase.
The loading phrase, yeah. Loading phrase enjoyers will definitely get that reference.
I am a loading phrase enjoyer.
I'm not one of these fancy clone hero players that knows all the terms, okay? I just let the notes go burr.
That is super fair. That's why we broadcast it at twitch.tv/custom song central.
That's why we're all here. Okay.
That's why we're out here. All right. Who will destroy the happy end more? Find out who has the saddest end.
An early miss from Tris. We've seen some players struggle to FC out of this intro. And it is, though, Skulljoke holding that combo through the beginning, but a very small lead.
Yep.
Okay, so Tris activates early. Skulljoke will hold, and as we've seen from a couple players earlier, this later act will end up being the one you're going to want.
Oh boy.
Now there will be a star power discrepancy out of this, but man, Skulljoke is just dialed as they continue on this 500 note streak to start it off.
Ripping the intro. Wow. Was not a very good phrase to miss there. Wow.
Yeah, so as we get into this little bit of a break here, it is Skulljoke who has taken a commanding lead early in this one. And as Tris won the first two songs, Skulljoke now taking the last one, and on Tris's first pick, looking very strong. And in this very tricky section, as Tris activates, both players seem very comfortable with hitting this. It is much harder than they're making it look, but as I say, the first miss from Skulljoke, we see that first shotgun reload sound pattern that we'll see, and it is a doozy. It's going to come up a couple more times. We're about 50k lead, but a very note-dense song with a lot of chording and a lot of trickiness, as we alluded to. So certainly not out of the woods yet is Skulljoke. And another miss there is not going to help her case. Tris with the activation. Yeah. Skulljoke right after another miss under star power for Skulljoke. Tris is starting to creep back into this one on that 750 note streak now. Another miss from Skulljoke. Oh my goodness.
Boy.
With some
sustains here.
Sustains.
Here's the thing is, not only are we just over halfway through the song and there's some hard stuff coming up, there's some hard stuff coming up that's different from what we just saw. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes.
Yes, this reload pattern is going to really be a deciding factor. It's going to show up a lot here. Big activation. Tris did miss before that activation began, so a little behind the ball there. Oof. Is that a missed phrase? Oh, man, I don't know. But Tris down about 30K now, but a little bit of a star power discrepancy as well.
Yeah. And a miss. That's going to add.
Another miss there. Yeah, so Skulljoke now has a really big opportunity.
Is probably going to go so up.
Yep.
Oh.
Big activation there. Not over yet, though. But Tris dropping a couple times in this section there. Had an opportunity under star power. Now both players even on star power with that drop there from Skulljoke. We're running out of runway here for Tris.
All right.
Activation there from Skulljoke. Tris holding on until right there. Drop there from Skulljoke with Tris under activation. Another overlap there.
Not quite.
And that is it for activations.
Oh, no way.
No, I don't think. Are there enough notes? No, there are not.
No.
It's going to be Skulljoke hanging on by
Could you imagine?
8K. Wow. Okay, we are evened up once again.
2-2. This is exactly what I was hoping for with this match. The 4 seed against the 5 seed. You hope for something really, really close, and now we're tied up 2-2.
This is the first match where we see both players win at least 2 songs. So this will be the longest match of the playoffs so far, and I don't think anybody on this panel is surprised.
I'm certainly not.
Very nice ghost count by Skulljoke.
Could this be
Tris,
the first tiebreaker?
Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it could very well be. That is some food for thought everyone can munch on for a while.
Think about it for the rest of the stream.
For the well, I don't know if it's that chewy. We'll find out.
No, we'll see.
But it is now Tris's second song pick after losing their first song pick of the match. And now he's got to have a kind of pull yourself off the mat moment. And the pick is in, and boy, oh boy, we are going there again. Fallen Symphony, Abridged.
Oh boy.
Skulljoke saying "rip me" in the stream chat. We'll see though. They're gonna have to play it out. For those who haven't seen this chart, about 6.5 minutes of some of the hardest sections you have ever seen in a CSC tournament. Oh, certainly from a selectable song.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the actual chart is, the like unabridged version, but certainly on FC. Yeah, definitely long enough to be considered a tiebreak, but this is the boss high break. Yeah, so this is one of the easier parts of the song.
This is some brutal chording.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to talk about brutal? The fingerings on these are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Players hitting that really fast chord, though. Missed on that quint zig. Ascending trills. Tris a little bit cleaner. Oh, wow. Really close after the first set of activations. We're within 10K for sure. But we will see a lot of this. There is that phrase pick up by Tris, though. Now with the star power advantage as well as that lead. Oh.
Super close.
So Tris out of the gate with a strong start. This is the kind of song I feel like that players of this caliber can kind of, no matter how hard it is, once you get into a rhythm, you can really just go nuts.
Oh, definitely.
Oh. Tris almost got through that.
Yeah, that's a very tricky phrase. For sure. Oh
big
my
activation
gosh.
there from Tris. Gigantic combo there, and that will open it up.
Huge. Yeah, it will. Phrase pickup from both, it looks like.
In this second portion of the drops, Tris has had a nice advantage here, opening it up big time. We're close to an 80,000 point lead now. Oh, man, Tris go.
Oh.
So after all of that, it's a 100,000 point lead, and we're not even halfway through, folks.
That's wild.
It is funny that this is the section with the solo marker.
Yeah.
Like 15 times easier than everything else that's happened.
What do you mean? This isn't solo worthy.
So there will be no solo bonus discrepancy on that section. Activation there from both now. So yeah, Tris way in the driver's seat here.
Yeah.
Exactly where he wants to be in a 2-2 match. And for reference, for anyone who did not see the earlier matches, the scores we were seeing were Jarvis and Haquin had in the 1.2 million range. Jeff was in the 1.3 million range.
Of course Jeff was.
We will see where these two end up related to those players. And then Sanic, I think, was 1 million.
Wow.
Check that for me. That is ridiculous stuff by both.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of bursting that happens in this song in terms of just really quick sets of notes after a set of
So quick.
regular things. It's very disorienting for players. It takes a lot of practice to be able to hit these with any level of consistency.
Yeah.
We get the last break here of the song before we just get into craziness until the end.
Boy. Go.
Couple drops there from Tris under star power. Another one. Tris does have full bar though. Yeah, so it was about a 50,000 point lead at the start of Tris's activation. Coming out of that, it is certainly closer. Not the 100,000 point lead we once saw, but still very comfortable for Tris as of now. About 55,000 point lead. This is another section that looks easier than it is. The movement on this is just preposterous.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we are seeing some different activations throughout the matches. Similar, but not always the same. Really fast strumming section. Tris had a really nice combo there. And then it was Skulljoke that ended a little cleaner. You had chords in and very similar by both.
Yeah, very similar.
God, some of these phrases are evil stuff.
Yeah. Brutal.
Tris now at 1 million. Skulljoke not far behind relative to 1 million points. But unfortunately, in terms of close to Tris, still a lot of ground to gain and running out of time. So it is looking like a very strong counter pick for Tris after the dropped song pick with Fallen Symphony.
Okay. Good overlap. Ooh.
Now Tris with the lead once again in this best of 9. We are 3-2.
That is wild.
180 notes missed, 309. Man, it ends up being a very strong pick for Tris. Funny enough, a larger note streak for Skulljoke, but it just shows that the long form consistency is really what carried Tris.
Yeah.
That is about as hard as it gets for in tourney songs. In terms of selectable songs, we could see a tiebreak.
Yeah.
Drop 2 be a -122 from Skulljoke. That looks a lot like what most of the Elite League group stage players might see when they give this a shot. Or 10. It would still be that. So that is interesting. If the idea of Tris is I might have the advantage on highest end ceiling when it comes to the song picks in this tournament, which it could be, or maybe that was just for that style of play. But if that was the case, then there are no more songs at that level of discrepancy. So how many songs are there in Tris's bag that they feel that strongly over Skulljoke? Or did they feel strongly? I don't know. Taking some time
Again,
here.
taking time. Yeah. Definitely. For playoffs, it's very important to just think through every pick. Make sure you're
And at this point,
setting yourself up as best you can.
Sorry, I was going to say, at this point, you're starting to think about tiebreak, right?
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
So a lot on the table still for for Skulljoke to pick. And again, this is one you got to get right, because there is a huge difference between 3-3 and 4-2.
Correct.
So, and there are a couple songs left on the board that we haven't seen yet in match that I'd love to see. For one, I know Broadcast would love to see Stutter Step, but the pick is in as we say it.
Ooh.
Right. Well, Jeremy J. Duran will be excited about this one.
It's a little KKona solo medley. Let's go.
The hybrid pick, the progressive chart, as I've heard it called. Love that.
Folk, some might say.
KKona's out in the chat. This is the KKona solo medley. If you have a can with you, get ready to crack that can open. It is coming up soon.
Baby.
Nice little sound effect. I should have grabbed one. No, it's after this. I'm not gonna leave now, but
Too late.
this, as a caster, I need to be better at matching up with the can opening sound.
Yeah, you need to just have cans lined up on your desk for if this gets picked.
Oh man. So first drop there from Tris in a understandable spot to miss, but Skulljoke looking really nice early. There is that crack
There it
in the
is.
can. And it is Skulljoke cracking open a can of whoop ass on the open of that song.
Cracking open a can of 50,000 point lead?
Yes.
80,000?
Well, But after this star power, it is going to
This
change.
activation, yeah.
Now it is about even on the star power now, so they're gonna be about even from here, assuming no note drops, but it's hard to assume that. But there it is.
20K? Wow.
Maybe 15, but after that drop, it might be 20, and it just about
there you
will
go.
be. Predicting the future is co-caster Chroma.
Yeah, let's go. Don't ask me who's gonna win. I can't tell you that though.
You know,
Because
like
it's very, very close between both of these. I don't have the script this time. Too close. Too close to
so far,
script.
so good for this song pick by Skulljoke, who continues on a torrid stretch to open this one. Now, I'm not going to say anything about FC just because there's still a big time section before we can even start thinking about it. There is a really tricky chord. I believe it's coming up soon.
Oh boy.
As Skulljoke, though, maintains the combos. A couple of small drops from Tris. Just here and there, and it's...
Oh, so
There
close.
is the first drop.
Understandable.
But yeah, again, it's the consistency on this pick. It's looking like a great response as of now. But the dropped phrase there, so
Ooh,
full bar
phrase
for Tris
drop.
now. Full bar, here we go.
There's
Oh,
another
that
couple
was
drops.
actually that chord. And after the star power,
Nope. That's a misphrase.
yeah,
from Tris,
big
it looks like.
misphrase there. And it's about a
Yeah.
34K lead now for Skulljoke, who has gotten a lot of well-earned wiggle room considering the beginning of this chart.
Oh yeah.
Goodness, and they seem to have such a level of expertise when it comes to all these small little flourishes that are constantly happening throughout this chart. Really strong performance from Skulljoke on this chart.
Definitely.
As we approach the ending here, you can pretty much follow the percentage on each player's solo bonus to get an idea of how far into the song we are.
Yeah.
Still have now another big star power discrepancy that the Tris is kind of gathered here.
Yeah. Oh.
That drop there is going to give Skulljoke that activation.
Oh,
Now
wasn't
here
it?
he goes.
Oh, that's so tough.
Man. Wow. What a run. What a run by
All
Skulljoke.
right.
And we are 3-3. We are tied again. -8 by Skulljoke.
Wow.
You don't get a lot of
All
single-digit miscounts from players on songs like these, but that is one heck of a performance in song number 6 out of 9. So we are tied once again, 3-3. We are 2 songs away from that potential
Means we're
tiebreaker.
guaranteed 8 songs.
You're guaranteed 8.
we
Everybody
get to
tuning in
9?
tonight is getting their money's worth, and we are currently leaning towards a hybrid highbreaker as of now. A
Hybrid highbreaker?
Wow. It is a hybrid tiebreaker we are leaning towards.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Strumina Stammy. And it's hybrid highbreaker. Fantastic.
It's been a long day.
Understandable.
So
It is leaning
with-
hybrid tiebreaker, correct.
with the hybrid highbreaker in mind,
Beautiful.
you've got to imagine another couple minutes worth of thought is going to be going into maybe right now being told the tiebreaker scenarios by our wonderful ref Smitty. The pick is in.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This song was banned in the first 2 matches that have been played. Banned no more. We will see it for the first time in match. It is Spicy Fried Sick. Teleporting and trilling abound on this one. Maybe even some elbow strumming. I will actually be very curious to hear about how these 2 players play this one.
A little bit of elbow strumming. This will
We are
be
hearing. Oh, go ahead, Chrome.
No, I was just gonna say this will be a interesting song to watch here.
It'll be the first time we see it in a match setting, which I am dying to see how these players have prepped this. When you think about it, I mean, there's only been a week of practice, and this is these players' first match. So how comfortable are you with your 7th or 8th song down the line in terms of comfortability? We will see. Early drop there from Skulljoke. Again, this is Tris's pick in song number 7. So far, so good. Those early trills are no joke either. Having to strum that first note of each of those trills makes it that much harder.
Wow.
There it is.
Tris, both are gonna get the star power phrase here.
As both players now, well, right on that activation. A little bit cleaner going in. Look at the overlap, the miss there under phrase though, or under star power. Another one will swing it in the lead. But big ascending trills section, both are missing. Skulljoke a little bit cleaner.
Skulljoke comes out of it cleaner.
Yeah, but Tris does end up with that ×4 a little bit quicker. It's back and forth with these Tom and Jerry misses.
Oh, it's... Oh, no way.
It is back and forth action right now. Both players, one misses, then the other responds.
It's so close. Oh.
It remains back and forth in such a sporadic
song. So nervous.
No surprises there. Also just insanely difficult to hit combo on this song.
This is true.
This was banned by 2 different players for a reason, certainly. And you're seeing why. Missed there, ascending triplets, or trills this time. Tris not able to hold on. Skulljoke rips it right until the very end. Ascending ladders.
Tris?
It was Tris, I think, a little bit cleaner. The overlap as well. So after the star power, they will be even on star power. We will see what the difference is. Oh, it's so close, and it's going to be a 6K difference after all of that.
Yeah. Jeez.
This one will come down to the ending. But a couple drops there early. It's going to be Tris if they can hold on early.
It's barely... It's like a K. It's like 1,000. It's barely not it.
Activation.
That will swing it.
Under the act.
It's going to swing it again. Oh.
Tris is going for a huge activation here, holding tight to that star power. We will see where it goes and where it leads us. It is going to have to be about a 30,000 point difference that Tris can make up. A little bit less now after that miss from Skulljoke there. Skulljoke does have half a bar. Tris with the full bar. Activation here.
Here it is. No.
And it's not going to be enough. And Skulljoke steals the pick from Tris. It is 4-3 Skulljoke now.
Wow.
And in the last 5 songs, Skulljoke has won 4 of them after going down 0-2.
Skulljoke missed like 30 more notes, but still came out with a 48K lead.
And it does make you wonder a little bit.
Pathing.
Well, not only pathing. Well, that I don't wonder about. Very strong pathing from both, honestly. Honestly, all match. They've been right on it. It's
been very, very good, yeah.
I am curious to see how fast this pick comes in, because there might have been some tiebreaker manipulation thoughts there from that pick. We have seen it before in recent matches. Deltarax match comes to mind, where you make a song pick knowing you might not have a great chance of winning that single song, but setting yourself up for a more favorable tiebreaker in the long game.
Yes. That would make sense.
and this will decide the tiebreaker as well. We will see where we are going if Tris is able to win, because again, Skulljoke in the last 5 songs, 4-1. We are seeing another song for the first time in match. The pick is in, Flight of the Hatchling, 130, match point for Skulljoke.
This forces the Strum tiebreaker.
Yes, it would. So here it is. Tris to force tiebreaker. Skulljoke to win and advance. Flight of the Hatchling 130. The true hybrid tiebreaker, not a hybrid tiebreaker, the true hybrid in terms of like a lot of strumming and a lot of soloing. There's so many things going through my mind. Early lead for Tris here.
All right.
Nice level of comfortability. And it is, oh man, this song is so fast. Both players tearing it up right now. Tris holding onto that star power a little bit longer. We've seen a couple of times now. Tris strategically holding onto the star power. We'll see if it pays off this time. Activates on these quad zigs. Out of it though, it looks like, Skulljoke a little cleaner. 500 straight now. Skulljoke keeps the lead and the star power advantage. Early driver's seat for Skulljoke. Approaching halfway, this is a short song.
Oh boy. Oh.
So I don't know how that activation is going to serve Skulljoke. Big activation here from Tris.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, almost hit that whole section. It is now super close. Only a 1 phrase difference between the two right now. Both players hit -1 on that solo from Tris. Hit the whole thing. Did Skulljoke miss there under star power? Big miss there, but a miss there from Tris. Still about a 20,000 point lead. Tris running out of time.
Tris is... That's it.
Does have an activation. But more misses there from Tris. Oh no. And more misses under star power. Skulljoke.
Wow.
Undeniable. Skulljoke wins 5-3 in one hell of a match.
Very, very close right at the end. Very well done. Wow.
376 to 354, and Tris showing off just those last 2 sections, -18. Hitting all the phrases, but a -3 from Skulljoke is just filthy.
Wild. Wow.
Skulljoke, the player who lost to their 1 seed, able to beat out the player that beat their 1 seed. Really, really remarkable match between 2 amazingly talented players. That was one hell of a match. Really exciting stuff, and we will get to speak to those players very shortly. Wow, what a match. And they will be joining us in mere moments.
And there they are.
Done. There they are. Tris and Skulljoke joining us. First, as always, got to congratulate Skulljoke. That was a hell of a match by both of you. But Skulljoke, remarkable stuff climbing into that match and being able to take it. How were you able to come back from the 0-2 deficit and just lock in from that point on? It was a remarkable run after that point for you.
Can you remind me what the first 2 songs were?
Sure. So the first song was Kickback. The second song was Awakening. And
okay,
the
so
song was Heatwave.
I was feeling a little nervous after losing on Kickback because I've been pretty strong on that in practice. I think it was just, first song of the match, nerves. But after that was gone, I kind of, I don't know, I just felt like I was able to sorry, my head is totally empty right now. This is an exhausting set list to play.
Understandable.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just locked in. I felt more warmed up. I felt more comfortable. Like, you know, I'm in the tournament mindset now where I kind of wasn't as much for the first two songs.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like you really locked in after those first couple. And Tris, I mean, it's not like you were not locked in. Really strong play throughout. This was the longest match of the playoffs so far. And then I'm sure, obviously, you get out to the early 2-0 lead, really looking strong. Your first song, you get stolen from you, Destroy, Destroy, Destroy to make it even. But then you take Fallen Symphony in a big way. I guess I want to ask about going into song 7, when you picked Spicy Fried Sick. Was there any thought of the tiebreaker on that song, or did you save all that for the last pick, or were you just, I'm going with my best song all the way?
I did not want to play Joe's medley. Definitely not.
Got it.
Skulljoke has very clearly demonstrated the advantage when it comes to the fretting fundamentals. I'm definitely like still kind of de-rusting that aspect of my play, and you know, but also head empty, no thoughts.
Sure.
We had also,
Understandable.
there was some mid-match banter about how the Skulljoke, you maybe weren't feeling fully competitive on Spicy Fried Sick, and so I was hoping to also kind of take advantage of that, but it didn't work out. But that's okay.
Yeah, I've been putting a decent amount of practice into Spicy Fried Sick because tapping is usually my weak point, so I wanted to be at least competitive on that, and I guess I was better at the song than I thought I was.
Yeah, it's a good thing to cover all your bases.
Showed up in a big way, no doubt. And I'm actually curious, just talking about Spicy Fried Sick, if you don't mind, I'm just curious as to how much like elbow strumming are both of you doing on that song?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Okay.
I'm not doing almost any. I teleport a lot of it.
Oh, interesting.
Crazy. No, yeah, there is a lot of variance I could imagine on a lot of these songs. And then I actually, Tris, one more question for you. And again, like, you don't have to give up secrets because you're both still in it. It's double elim, so you're both still alive. Was the Fallen Symphony pick just a anti-Skulljoke pick in terms of like you felt like you might have had an advantage on that style of song, or was that kind of just a shot in the dark? What was the kind of thought process behind that one?
Well, just judging by like the vibes of this matchup, I kind of went into it assuming that neither of us were going to practice any of the boss songs. I'm sure we've at least played them a few times each, but I wanted to have it as a back pocket pick, so I spent most of yesterday and today putting in a huge amount of practice learning the path on that song and such. So it worked out.
Well, both players, you guys both showed a tremendous amount of preparation, especially for your first playoff match of the Elite League playoffs, because the activations were very similar the entire way. And also the backup pathing, really well done by both. Yeah, insane to watch. Chrome, what do you have?
Yeah, I want to just go ahead and look at challenge real quick here. So Skulljoke, you will be facing off against Real Savage Jeff. What are your thoughts on
boy. It's Jeff.
that? Yeah,
True.
that is fair.
I have a lot of work to do if I want to even be competitive there, so. Looking forward to playing Jeff, though. I've never played in tournament against him before.
Oh, wow. Well, that will definitely be a fun one, for
That'll
sure.
be fun to watch for sure. Tris, you will be going against Sanic Studios here in Losers Round 1.
My, how do I put this? Sanic won my tournament years and years and years ago, and that's how I first got to know them.
Oh, wow.
So, in a sadistic kind of way, I almost think of them as like my little experiment. So I'm excited to face them. I have no idea what Samus bringing to the table.
It'll be a matchup of man versus machine in this one, I guess.
No, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's another one of those matches that's just I've never played against them. Just same with this one against Skulljoke. So
Yeah.
the nerves will be crazy, but I'm just gonna
Fair.
do what I can.
And then last thing that I have for both of you, is there anybody else in the playoffs that you are particularly looking forward to facing off against, that you hope to face off against?
I hope I get to play match ref at some point because we played at GDQ just casuals and that was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. That would be an insane matchup. I mean, it has to be said, I want that Jeff rematch. It's been years and years, and
Fair.
For those who don't know, what is that a rematch of?
A rematch of? I mean...
Yeah, like, where did you play beforehand years and years ago?
Oh, the last time we played was in Elite League 2. Which... I took two songs off of him. Maybe I'll get 3 this time. Who knows?
Who knows? It will be a bit of a... It'll be a tough road to get there.
Yeah.
As it'll at least be a couple of
Yeah,
rounds after where you are now. Because if you were to advance, you would then be playing the loser of Jarvis versus winner of Remix Match Ref, which, great segue, tomorrow, make sure everybody to catch that match. That'll be exciting. But anyway, that being said, I'll let you both go. Thank you both for jumping on stream and having the match for us. That was an awesome match. Both had some insane song runs. What was the -3 on? Was that KKona?
KKona.
Yeah, that was
a minus. Hatchling.
Pretty sure.
No, Flight of the Hatchling.
Yeah. Well, Flight of the Hatchling. Yeah. There was
Flight of the
another single
Hatchling.
miscount. That was nasty. Tris, your run of kickback was crazy too.
Oh, yeah. I Skulljoke and I were just talking about this. We both FC'd that. That is our only FC just before.
Yeah.
So I was like, of course we have to pick that first.
I guess I do.
It's such a fun song.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that is crazy to learn, and I'm not surprised players of your caliber find that fun. I can't say the same for myself.
Do you know it? Oh.
I haven't practiced it yet, so you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm a big practice.
This weekend I'll watch
anyway.
Chainsaw Man.
Exactly.
Gotta get on that.
Last question. Was the lack of opponent knowledge a big, maybe not issue, but was that kind of a factor in your song selection, and was that like stressful in any way, I guess I should ask?
So I think this is actually pretty interesting. I didn't know too much what Tris was good at going in, other than I think Tris is better than me at strumming generally. But I was really kind of like not paying attention to his highway during the match because you can't do that, but like just picking up on like, oh, I heard the miss sound from the other side of the screen on, this section. Maybe I can use that to glean a little bit of information about what kinds of sections Tris is feeling good about today, and then use that to inform my future picks.
That's I think, how do I put this? Well, I have highways invisible, so I guess it doesn't apply to
There
me.
you go.
I think I had kind of the inverse of what you were thinking. I know you're better at fretting than I am, in particular. But I'm curious. I wanted to ask this, if it's not too revealing. But do you think that our bands were pretty on the nose? Do you think that? Do you think I banned the right thing? Do you think you banned the right thing?
This is some big time investigative journalism by a player. I love it.
You're on the same wavelength as me right now.
Based on how the match went, I do think you banned the correct thing. I think I would have won Allegro Maestoso handily.
Yeah, I agree.
Did I ban the correct thing with Total Destroy? Honestly, against you in particular, if I'd known how good you were at Fallen Symphony, I probably would have banned Fallen Symphony.
Yeah,
because I think I could have put up more of a fight on Total Destroy.
Yeah, I'm almost curious how you would have done on it. But then, of course, the question was spurred on by the subject of like knowledge, like pre-match knowledge of the opponent, and so on and so forth. Which is like it's assumptive knowledge, because like I assume you're better at fretting, you assume I'm better at strumming, and so our mindset was based on that.
This time, assuming pulls through. Well, thank you both.
it's always a range of, you know, what's my like floor and ceiling on each skill set on this day in particular. You know, it's really hard to say definitively like, you know, I can do better on this song on this day before playing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pre-match warm-up, I'm sure, definitely had some major influence on not only song picks but order of picks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I don't want to take up too much more of your guys' time. Thank you for saving some extra questions because I was curious. But we will see more from both of you in the future. Looking forward to seeing both of your matches. Skulljoke, you remain with 2 lives left. Tris, you are down to single elim now. So best of luck to you both moving forward. Cannot wait to see your next matches. I know I am very much looking forward to it.
I am too. Very well played today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for streaming and calming and everything. Organizing.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Yes.
All right.
Y'all are the best. And thank you, Skulljoke. It was a fantastic match. I don't know if I liked this match like more than the Fingerquick match. Maybe.
It was a lot of fun.
Just a grand hoot and holler an old time.
Grand hoot holler. I couldn't have said any better myself.
Yeah,
Great
you
stuff.
could have.
All right.
You absolutely could have.
All right, broadcast, get them out of here.
Bye.
Loitering at this point. All right. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. But yeah, so thank you once again to everybody who played today. Not just the current players, but everybody from get out of here.
Demand says no fun allowed.
No, so anyway, stream tomorrow 1 p.m. Eastern. If you are not sure what time zone that is for you, make sure to check the announcement in the Discord server that does have the updated Discord timestamp on it, so it should appear in your local time zone. That will be Remix versus Matref. That is your 3 seed versus your 6 seed. It is the last match of round 1. Those 2 players still have both lives, as it were, as we are in double elim. The winner of that match will face off against the winner of the first match of the day, Jarvis, who had an insane run. So Remix versus Matref tomorrow, 1 p.m. Be there. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, that wraps it up for today. I've been Demand2413 and Chrome, obviously co-casting with us. Thank you very much for joining.
Absolutely. I always love watching a good Clone Hero match, so I'm very glad I was able to be here for it.
I mean, who doesn't love Clone Hero? All right.
True.
Yeah. Shout out to Atomic for broadcasting, did a great job today, and shout out to JD Smitty, our ref, for today's third match of the day. So shout out both of them. Huge thank you from us, from all of us at CSC and Demand. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you again tomorrow.